Don't allow anybody tell you who you are. Don't allow them tell you what. That's useless statement of I'm giving you 5 over 10 or 50 over. What's that? Like, who has the right to tell you if you're beautiful or not? Nobody has the right. I mean, if you don't like my another person likes it, right? So you don't have to seek for validation from people. That's how to start loving who you are. Do you really know who you are? You are so valuable. If you're not valuable to anybody, you are so valuable to God. And I'm sure you know that. Okay, so welcome to Life with Queenette. So if you're new, this is Life with Queenette. And here we talk everything about self, and self. All right? So if you resonate with that, then this is your place. Don't go anywhere. All right, my darlings. All right, so please do subscribe, do thumbs up, like the video. Make sure that you tap the bell beside the subscribe button so you'll be the first to be notified once I upload a new video. All right, and if you're already a returning subscriber, how else will I say so you understand? Like, I love you guys from the depths of my heart. All right, so today I'm going to be talking about self-worth. And you know what, I am big on self-worth because I know that having gone through that journey, it made my life worth it. Like, I became a happier person, I became a more peaceful person, I became a joyful person, I became very, very confident, you know, just knowing that God got my back. All right, so let's even talk about it. Who said you're not valuable? What's I mean, how do we measure, you know, someone who is valuable? Remember, in Genesis chapter 1, verse 27, the Bible says, and God made man in his image and in his likeness. Are you not part of it? You are part of that scripture. In fact, when they say, and God made man, you were inside that scripture. You were in God as he was making man. All right? So you are beautiful just as God is beautiful. You are valuable because you came from God. You emanated from God. You were born by him. Okay? So don't allow anybody to tell you anything otherwise. You are the best version of what God can ever make. Think about it. Does God make failures? Does God make ugly people? Does God make people who are, you know, useless? Does God make people who don't know, I mean, their A from their B? Listen, when you don't know, when you don't have self-worth, so many things will go wrong with you. You will be that person that the highest bidder comes and you move with the highest bidder. Do you know why? Because you don't think you're valuable. Like, some people even be happy that at least somebody was able to see me and say, oh, you're a fine girl. Like in Nigeria, we say somebody is a fine girl. Fine girl can mean so many things. Fine girl, you know, I will always tell people, fine girl is not an expression. So you cannot but place some worth, some value, because God has made you a valuable person. See, if you don't place any value on yourself, if you don't know your self-worth, you're just going to be anything to anybody. You're going to attract all kinds of people. Let me not use the word useless. That would be harsh, right? You're going to attract all kinds of people, right, left, center. And then you'll be that person that is always seeking for validation. You want people to like you. You want them to say you're beautiful. You want them to... Who cares? Like, whatever you say to me, you're just adding to what I already know. So you're saying it. You don't say it. That is your cup of tea. As you see me, so my self-worth is like, if the roof should open, you can open the roof and still be looking for, because the thing is just too much. I'm going to tell you just a little story about what happened. I think when I joined YouTube newly, I joined a particular group, and somebody spoke in a particular manner, and I wasn't very comfortable. So I just said, well, if people should also treat it, I hope you. And the person came back and was talking. Like, by the time she was done, I was like, who does that? Who says that? Who behaves in that manner? And I'm sure she didn't know I would respond in that manner. And I'm like, who Who in the world? I don't even understand if you know the meaning of what you just said. But if I don't have self-worth, even though we reconciled at the end of the day, we apologize to each other for whatever we said, but I'm just trying to use it to say that if you don't have self-worth, I mean, people will trample on you, people will say all kinds of things, people will give you like, okay, ask somebody, so how do I listen? Okay, I'm giving you like 50 over 100. And your self-worth will just crash. Pure. Haven't you seen people like that? They see your dress, oh, this dress, not so cute. If they had made it this way, and you and them will be there. If you don't like the dress, just shut up your mouth. Right? Or, you know, there are things that will confront you because you know what? That's the way the world is. The world is not fair on anybody. The world is there to run you down as much as they can. If you don't know your self-worth, it will affect even when, you know, let's say you've graduated and you're looking for someone, you get into a contract or you're going for a job interview, and you know at that point they say, tell us who you are. You told them, you've told them your experiences, blah blah blah, as regards the work, and then finally they ask, what do you think we can pay you? You know, some people will say, just pay me anything. You know why they're saying it? So that those people think they're very humble. You're not actually humble. You're just suffering from low self-worth, low self-esteem. Okay? You are not, my dear, you're not a humble person. Because by the time they even employ you and get you into that job, you'll be the first person to carry placard and say that all the work you're doing in this place, they don't want to pay you. Today, people bring people into their homes to work for them. You ask them, what do you think I can pay you? What would be good for you? And they say, madam, just pay me anything. The same person, after maybe 1 year or so, and you're paying the person what you think is due that person, the person goes out to tell people, this madam is very wicked. Do you know the work why they do for that house? Now only 50,000, now only 20,000, the woman, they pay me. She no fit pay anything. After I seen you, I said, don't be saying because she they do madam. But you wouldn't tell them that when you came, you were not bold enough to say, please, this is my words. This is what I want you to pay, okay? Then you guys will get into a negotiating table, all right? You guys start talking about it. And remember, you have this intrinsic value in you, and we all have it. We all have it. Don't lower your guards. Don't be the person that is afraid of being rejected or afraid of people walking away from you. What are you saying? If you're a girl and you're dating somebody and the person is doing as if he's doing you a favor, my dear, what is that? When men are all over the place, forget this one, is women population. So the men are still there. Some don't even know their way around, so they are there. Is that they meet you or you meet them, whatever. All right. So don't go reducing yourself to nothing just because, you know. Then another point is that, listen, we must set standards. I don't even know how best to communicate that so that you understand it. You must set standards. Yes. Set standards. Be choosy. Know what you want. Go for it. Don't care. Okay? Set standards. This is what I can do. I can't do this. This is how far I can go. I cannot go beyond this. Set standards. So I like you. And you're a single girl. The person come. So what are you offering? Like, I must get something, right? What are you offering to me? No, hey, this one that came, I have to be very serious. At the end of the day, you have shortchanged yourself. Now, let me ask you. I know you know about Louis Vuitton. You know about Fendi. You know about Prado, right? What is it, Prado also? You know about them. How many of you have ever heard that they were on sale? They can't be on sale because they are luxury items, right? So if you need them, you know where to get them, right? So because of that, I mean, why would you lower your standards? Why would you become everything to everybody? Remember what I said before. Don't become a garbage can, all right? Where people just come dropping things and, you know, trash their debts and then move away. No. That's not healthy. That's not a good place to be. All right? And I want to tell you, listen, There are times in our lives, phases, even as I'm talking, I have gone through where I had little or no self-worth, all right? But you know what happened? One day I told myself, you know what? I have to tell myself how to live. I have to tell myself who I want to relate. Then I was always craving for relationships. Like, is it relationship or friendship? I think friendships. I wanted to be in good books. I wanted to have friends who will understand me, who will be for me. Like when I have fights with others, they will come to my rescue, because I was actually a very strong person in growing up. So I was craving for friendships. But do you know what I was attracting? I was attracting losers, failures, fake friends, friend enemies, just name them. Okay? I was in the midst of people who, if I was moving forward, I couldn't tell them. Because some of them, when you tell them, oh, like, I just did this, I just got this, I just got admission, I just got scholarship, they suddenly become moody. And you're like, what's happening here? Okay? So I couldn't, there were people who were envious. Instead of them being happy for me, it was the other way around. Until one time in my life, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to be speaking up for myself. I'm not going to be rude. I'm not going to be somebody who people cannot relate with. But you know what? I won't give you that opportunity to make me second guess myself. I won't give you the opportunity to gaslight me. I won't give you the opportunity to, by the time you leave, I'm thinking, oh my God, am I still in one piece? No, I wouldn't do that. So I had to set my standards, all right? Even in friendship, I decided, even when people are getting close to me, like, I'm looking at them with one eye. I'll keep one eye closed and then open one eye. I was not ready to commit, into all. I just told myself, like, I want to be sure that you understand that I also have standards, okay? And that was how I started relating with both everyone. Now, someone who's into academics is a man's world, so you need to like carry yourself in a way that they will also give you the respect that you deserve, right? So you need to respect yourself so that people will also respect you. Listen, whether you're Gen Z or whatever, if you don't respect yourself, no respect for you. You cannot be jumping from Okeke to Okafo to Mbeke to Mbafo, and then you say, they don't have respect. Even people, they just talk to me anyhow. Why wouldn't they talk to you? Tell me one reason. Why would you not talk to you anyhow? Okay? So respect yourself. Package yourself well, and don't allow people run you down with their stupid expressions. That's what I call it. Another point is that you must study boundaries. Not boundaries that will scare people away, but boundaries that, it's also tied to standards, all right? Boundaries, please, this is where it stops and this is where it starts, okay? You can't come and borrow my dress. Say, lend me your dress, like in Nigeria. Really, I don't know about other countries. Maybe they also do it, but here, it's a girl thing, right? I won't go party. Please, can I have that your top? I like it. And probably you want to give to the person. Then you give the person. She goes, after going for the party, you don't see the dress again. No. Or people just come into your home, just take whatever they want, do whatever they want, and then they walk away. No, it's not possible. Okay? You set boundaries. You tell yourself, I don't want to be lending people, my clothes, especially. I'm talking about your friends now. Then you don't need to be borrowing as well. Okay? If you have 2 clothes, wash it. Go with it. You don't have to be the one that will borrow when they come say you are setting standard. It doesn't make sense, does it? It doesn't. So if you're not going to lend, don't borrow. Oh, no, I don't want to give out my clothes, all right? And that's why I hardly borrow. You explain if it's necessary. Okay, babe, can I wear this your shoe? When I return, I bring them back. No, I would have loved to, but I don't like doing such things. That's why even when I don't have the shoe that will match the dress, I don't bother. Even as a married woman, why would you go and be borrowing? Doesn't make sense. So you must have boundaries. And people, When you put in boundaries, people will respect, whether you like, whether you know it or you don't know. Put in boundaries, people will respect you. All right. I once had someone, and she was trying to say something. I can't remember exactly what, but she was talking on top of her voice, and I'm like, madam, what's the matter? You don't have to be rude. You can still talk to me and I will understand what you're saying without raising your voice at me. That's unacceptable. Okay? Or some people just from nowhere. It could be family members. It could just be anybody. It's not restricted to friends. Family members also do very funny things. All right? They barge into your room. They litter the place. They walk away. They don't sweep it. They don't tie. You know why? Because you're already a garbage can. So people treat you the way you deserve to be treated. And when you don't have boundaries, you will just be attracting all manners of people. What would I say is the last one? Remember, you are very, very valuable. Nobody's like you in this world. There's no two you. Yeah. You don't have any two. You don't have any second. You are the only one that God created. And because He created you, you must understand that you're valuable. And because you are valuable, you must not allow anybody talk you down. You must not allow anybody speak down on you. You must not allow anybody, browbeat you. I hope you understand what I mean. Yeah. Some people don't talk to you, they just browbeat. You don't allow anybody to browbeat. You don't allow anybody to, look for a way to, keep you where they think you should be. No. It's not acceptable. So in your meekness, in your gentleness, in your humanness, in your calmness, make sure that you understand that this is who you are and deserve to be treated that way. All right? Thank you very much for listening. I will be coming back to your screen with another beautiful topic in our next video. All right? So what do we say? Please subscribe, please like, thumbs up. Make sure you tap the notification button to be the first to know once I upload a new video. Okay? And so I want to say bye for now.